Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 21, the show Red Sox franchise mode, and today we'll be heading towards the second game of this four-game series against Houston Astros. As you guys can see, pretty much we have the same record. They have 35 wins and 18 losses. On the other side, we have 37 and 17, and of course, we are still at the top of the what's that called? The standing. So we're still, I'm pretty sure, a few games ahead of New York Yankees, and Jose Urquidy will be pitching for the Astros today. 12 start for him with the ERA around 3. And right here, JD Martinez goes down on strike, but our stolen bases record has been just poor. As I said from before, I did raise the issue about how the speed doesn't really quite match to their real life agility, but it is what it is. So I just try not to be like steal a lot of bases. I will usually ask players to steal bases unless they have like at least 70 or close to 70 speed and at least 35 or 40 in like aggressiveness, something like that. But unfortunately, in the Red Sox team, none of them are actually really good base stealer, except Danny Santana. I would believe he is probably one of the players who can actually technically will get at least 75% of the bases being stealing bases. And the fastest players that we have in the team is actually Michael Chavis, which is quite funny. He has like 68 speed, but then his base running aggressiveness is only 3. So I don't even know how does that even work. But yeah, so Nick Pivetta, as I said, last time I thought it was Nick Pivetta pitching the whole time, but turns out it was Martin Perez. But as I said from the last video, I haven't been using Pivetta a lot, but it's just like we just have a lot of talented starting pitcher, and of course having probably the weakest thing like Martin Perez. He was phenomenal yesterday. I just have to say that because despite giving 10 hits, he's actually pretty good in general or in that game. But today Chris Sale is heading towards, he headed to the 10 game or 15 game IL, which means I won't be using him for at least the next 2 or 3 rotations. So Nick Pivetta will be coming on and replacing him, and hopefully at least he can somehow replicate Chris Sale's ability of striking out players. And I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on outside of my apartment. Apparently there's a fire truck for some reason, but hopefully that won't disturb my commentary. But it is what it is. Top of the 6th right here. We still couldn't score a run. It's just like really bad at this point. And Nick Pivetta, despite it's actually pretty good, but right here, giving up another another home run to Alvarez, and as I said, it's just hard to get him out because Alvarez are apparently really, really good in this season, in this game. 26 home run already, and they extended the lead to 2-0. Offensively, we just been poor. Nick Pivetta again, still despite giving up a home run, just didn't really put his head down, still pitching, and then striking out Bergman will be the last batter he will face for tonight, and Garrett Whitlock will be coming on for his 15th game of the season with an ERA 0.89. And honestly, in real life, I really do hope he wins a rookie of the year, but I think it's pretty tough. He has an ERA of around 1 point, like high 1 point something, but. And yeah, right there, just getting out of the inning with the double play, and Renee Stanek will be coming on, and here comes Michael Chavis, going to hit a line drive to the middle for a base hit and an RBI single from Michael Chavis. Christian Fasser is going to score from third, and we still trail by 1 run, but hey, it's getting better. I feel it's getting better. Blake Taylor will be coming on again, replacing what's his name again? Replacing Statnak, and that will be 23rd appearance for him in the season. And Bobby Dobbat just hits a line drive to left field. All the outfielders are playing very deep, which means Michael Chavis is going to score very easily. And we tied the game just like that, 2-2. Again, top of the 7th right here, 2 outs. Houston Astros still couldn't get an out so far. But in the end, they got it. But it's so important for us because it turns out we tie the game in that half of the inning. And Whitlock got a 1-2-3 inning, and Blake Taylor striking out Sander Bogarts. That will be first K for tonight. And Christian Vasquez is going to hit a ground ball through the middle for a base hit, and the man on first and second with only 1 out. You will only know one thing, which means a pitching change again. Austin Briat, I think that's how you pronounce his name, making his 19th appearance of the season. I'll just call him Austin at this point. And here comes Danny Santana, 1 for 3 throughout the whole game. And right here, he delivers a big-time RBI single to left field, a line drive single, and 2 runs are going to score. And Vasquez just barely makes it back home. And just like that, we are taking a 4-2 lead, which means Adam Ottavino will be coming on. And in this whole situation for him, he has to deliver a big-time strikeout right here. And he does. Alex Bertman goes down on strike for the second time tonight. With sweeping curveball, no, sweeping slider across the zone. Look how pumped he is in Sander Bogarts right here. Striking out 2 times already in this game, and so far his power just doesn't really come along, which is quite frustrating to see. Because I believe he's pretty much a home run hitter as well. And Matt Barnes will be coming on for his 23rd time to hopefully get the save, and striking out Carrera, which is awesome. Carlos Carrera goes down on strike, and then Yuli Gurriel goes down on strike with a curveball. Back-to-back K for Matt Barnes, and here comes the biggest moment. Garrett Stubbs will hit a tapper to first base, no biggie, and we just take that dub right there. We scored 4 runs in the late innings, and we tied the series 1-1, and it is pretty much of a emotional roller coaster today, despite we did pretty well pitching wise, just like only allowing 2 runs, which I think it was pretty good. But again, the offense didn't turn up until the 7th and 8th inning. And Garrett Whitlock will be taking the win. Player of the game, Matt Barnes. Yeah, I would think so, because its performance was quite appalling right there. Pitched 1 inning, striking out 2. Garrett Whitlock would take the dub. He pitched 1.2 inning, striking out only 1, and Blake Taylor will be taking the loss. Matt Barnes, again, earning his 18th save of the season. So thank you guys for watching. Come back for the 3rd game of the series, and I will see you guys in a bit.